Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the MTG Arena Run. Today it's the weekend, we're going to be doing a quick draft of Guilds of Ravnica. I actually wanted to a slight bonus segment on Momir Basic. Yeah, it's still called Momir Basic. The extra life and Wizards of the Coast was having a special on it. Unfortunately, near the end of the video, power kind of flickered a bit, so I kind of cut off the video. Oh well. Hey, if I do really badly, I might do a few rounds of that. Let's hope it doesn't get to that. That said, let's pay our dues. Let's see how. Let's hope we can get more than what was being shown there. So let's change the layout a bit. Off the bat, okay, Inescapable Blaze is pretty premium removal, but I might still prefer Deadly Visit. I could just take this on the hope of going Izzet or... Well, if I want to go Izzet, I probably would just... Murmuring Mystic's an option, but I might want to take removal first. So let's take a look at what we get. Deadly Visit puts us in Boros, Dimir or Golgari. And it's looking quite open. It's the only black card right now. Omnispell Adept is okay. It saves mana on casting spells like this. That's about it. Well, it's a 3/4/4/5 man. It's not that bad either. But I don't feel comfortable overloading big spells just to take advantage of this guy. Other options. Affectionate Indrik's actually quite good. I'm right now contemplating between one of these two guys. Deadly Visit by far is the better removal. Yeah, let's be honest. We're gonna go Deadly Visit again. We might go Golgari this time, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Actually, no, it could still happen. Whispering Snitch. That this one, if wants us to get a few more. That said, Vigor Spore Worm is quite good on its own. I have a better respect for Burglar Rat now. Looks like Dimir is kind of taken. It's a shame. Actually, this if I want to go into Boros, this is one card I would like to take. You know what? Let's speculate a bit. That said, okay, let's go on the assumption I take Justice Strike. I can't exactly run Deadly Visit and Justice Strike in the same deck. Mana Fixing doesn't support it. I will have to go four colors just for that, and that will automatically lock green as my fourth color. You know what? I'll take the Justice Strike. I'm wasting a pick here. I just don't know which one is getting wasted. Experimental Frenzy is not bad. Darkblade Agent goes with Deadly Visit. Collar the Culprit kind of goes with Justice Strike, but I kind of want creatures. Invert. Okay, then this one got the emergency errata, so it only lasts until end of turn. Invert Invent is not something I'm willing to take. Justice Strike, Experimental Frenzy. You know what? This one's eventually gonna. This one's being speculated as a mono red card. I'll take one of these. Now at this point, I'm gonna have to start going red white. So, let's see. Garrison Sergeant wants a gate. Blade Instructor is quite good. Collar the Flight of Equinox is probably a bit on the higher side. Let's just take the Blade Instructor for now. Hellkite Whelp is okay in that sense. Skyline Scout's good. Fresh Face Recruit's also good. Righteous Blow not so good, but we might need to take one anyway. So, what would I take? This one's at 5. I want to keep my mana cost as low as possible. This one's kind of evasive. This one is kind of punches through. I'll just take the Fresh Face Recruit. Then I could take Hunted Witness or Skyline Scout. Let's take the Skyline Scout. If I was playing in Celestia, I would take the Hunted Witness. So we do have options here. Goblin Banner could be our one drop. It's a decent mentor target, I guess. Rubble Belt Boars, good for pumping up something to mentor. Take Heart's okay. Vernadi Shieldmate. If we want to speculate on Celestia, we did see a few guild gates pass. I'll take the banner at first though. So we're admittedly forcing Boros. Yeah, we could take. Okay, Hammer Dropper is bigger, but it's basically gonna just mentor something once and die. Intrusive Pack Beast helps us punch through. Realistically, I want to take the Pack Beast more. And okay, we got a Guild Gate. Halberdier is fine. Loxodon Restore is a way to catch up if we are taking a lot of hits. I'll take one Guild Gate. I'll take a Sure Strike. So the Deadly Visits, we're not paying any Deadly Visits this time. We'll take one Collar the Culprit. One is okay. Two is too much. I'll take the Garrison Sword. Yeah, we're not sideboarding, so two is too much. We'll take the Righteous Blow, as bad as it is. Gravitic Punch is also an decent alternative, but our creatures are not that big, so we'll just take Righteous Blow. Hunted Witness or Celestia Guild Gate. Because I'm either speculating on green or speculating on blue. I'll take the Guild Gate because we have a Garrison Sergeant at least, and Vernadi Shieldmate. Let's see. Guild Gate's Forum. We have 1, 2, 3 multicolored creatures. World Soul Colossus is a decent finisher, but let's be honest, Sunhome Stalwart is probably the way we should go here. Note that we're passing a bunch of green and we're passing a lot of cards that are not in our colors. Ionize. Yeah, we could speculate on blue, but I think I might want to speculate on green more. That said, which would I rather take, the World Soul or the Sumala Woodshaper? Woodshaper's a 2/1 that allows us to get that allows us to dig for a creature. World Soul Colossus, it wants us to have a big board. We might need to have something big, but you know what? There's another Sunhome Stalwart. So we might want to special Legion Guildmage is a good pick. Goblin Locksmith's okay. Direct Current's kind of direct damage. We might need that. It's probably better than Actually, the Legion Guildmage might be more useful. Let's take that. Sworn Companions is okay. I could use this might be a good time to take Inescapable Blaze now. We might encounter something big. Having that option's okay. Sworn Companions is another option, but I might see that again. So Skylight Legion. So Skylight Legionnaire looks like the good pick here. It's a shame we're passing Status and Statue. This is probably the best removal. Let's take the Legionnaire because that goes up in the sky. Hazada Marshal's okay also. Probably better than these guys, but I think I might want to just get another Legionnaire. Let's hope that Forum cycles back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It might. Fire Urchin's not our pick. We'll take another Shieldmate. And nope, it didn't get back, but we will take the Healer's Hawk. It's basically most annoying card ever. Ornery Goblin kind of fits that part also. Book Devourer. Do we need a 6-drop? Because as it is, we got a Shieldmate, so Celestia Guildgate. I could just take World Soul Colossus now. We have a ton of small creatures. Yeah, I'll just take the World Soul Colossus now. I'm not sure I'm gonna run that in. The Dev Guardian, not that exciting. I think the Locksmith might actually be... No, let's just take another Sure Strike. So Colossus goes in the sideboard. Now we take Sworn Companions. Another Blade Instructor, sure. Because if we can use the Blade Instructor to pump our Sunhome Stalwarts, or whatever we pump out from Hazada War Marshal, that would be perfect. Okay, we need to take removal now. Lava Coil is it. Direct Current, we kind of skipped on that, but that would have been okay. Integrity Intervention's also a good choice. We need to take that. Shame we're passing a lot of good Golgari cards. I could have gone Golgari to be honest, but Let's see. And camaraderie. This might be a bit overkill. Let's just take Healer's Hawk again. Wait, you know what? Let's. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do a greed check. How many rares do I have? One. And that's it. I only got one rare. Second Healer's Hawk might not be. Let's see if we can. How we cut down the. Because our mana cost is relatively cheap on the cheap end. Another Healer's Hawk would be really annoying. Yeah, let's just take that. I'm passing on a lot of rares, so it's. Gird for Battle is an option. SWAT Cutter Giant is not. I'm not taking a third one. That's too greedy. So we're basically running. Electrostatic Field. No, we're kind of aggressive. We'll just take another Guild Gate. Another Gird for Battle. Maybe not. Centaur Peacemaker. Not so great. Also. Cosmotronic Wave. Could be a finisher for us. So take that. So Righteous Blow. Goblin Locksmith. We have a lot of 2-drops at this point. Rosemane Centaur is an. No, we're not. At this point, I'm way past splashing. Torch Courier. Let's just take the other Righteous Blow, only because it's annoying. Demotion is a decent removal form for us. Probably might want another Ornery Goblin, though. Because Ornery Goblin by itself actually takes down 3 toughness, so that's actually quite good. Parhelion Patrol, a bit awkward. But it is evasive. Or I could just take Demotion, but we're still gonna get hit. But at least no one's gonna be blocking us. Let's just take the Demotion. And then let's take Heart as well. So we got our. Okay. Now from what I've heard, some people are saying this one's actually good, and some people are saying this one's actually bad. I'm willing to take one, but I'm probably never gonna run it anyway. So I'm gonna put it in the sideboard. Let's see. Let's just start fishing for uncommons and rares and Healer's Hawks. So I think the second Gird for Battle is too much. But let's see. Maybe we can cut down our. We can trim our mana base a bit. So I'm willing to keep the Integrity. The Garrison Sergeant's gotta go. It's too big. Double Strike is not relevant for us. Intrusive Pact B. Cosmotronic Wave is a bit of the weak point. Let's cut that. Check. So we need to cut all the non-creatures at this point. So the good news is we got plenty of them. So Gird for Battle is kind of okay. It's very annoying. Take Heart. It's Combat Trick. I think I'd want to take Heart over Sure Strike, so I'll cut one of those. Need to cut 6 more cards. I could go 16 lands, but that's very greedy. I might actually just cut Experimental Frenzy. This one's a bit of a risk. Actually, it's not so much a risk. Lava Coil definitely keeping. Justice Strike definitely keeping. Keeping all the creatures. So let's see. Gird for Battle. This one's a bit slow. I'll cut that. Goblin Banneret stays. Demotion. I need something that hits big creatures, so I need to keep the Collar and the Inescapable Blaze. Though that's probably the weak point. But it hits any target, so it's a decent finisher in its own right. I'll just cut the Experimental Frenzy. And I'll cut the Righteous Blows. So we are 2 more cuts. I could cut 1 creature actually. Let's just cut the Demotion. Sworn Companions is technically a creature, so I could actually just cut creatures at this point. But maybe I'll cut the 3rd Healer's Hawk. I'd rather have the Hazada Marshal over that. So there we go. We got ourselves a Boros deck. But I'm not highlight. So theoretically it is Battalion. And that's what we're going to run it with. So we're gonna submit this deck and hope it cuts through. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a quick break, so I'll be right back shortly. I'll see if I can specialize on maybe I might make the card list. It actually having a knowing what cards you actually still have does help. Helps prevent blackouts, like, oh, what could I possibly have as an out. So I'm gonna work on that. I'll be right back shortly, so stay tuned. And we're back, so we're gonna shift that one there. Okay, let's actually get the splash screen set up. Kinda should have done that earlier. Hold on a second. There you go. So without further ado, I'm not gonna bother hiding people's names for this one. Let's just keep going at it. I'm gonna be a little bit sloppy today. I'm a bit tired and all that. Been a long day. I had to do a bunch of computer setup at a relative's house. Basically, what was happening was internet was not reaching the 3rd floor, so I had to add a booster to a house that already had a booster. Well, it's an airport, so yay Apple. Oh well. Anyway, so we got a goblin banneret. We could hopefully draw into some creatures. Right now we're just drawing into a ton of spells. At least we have some removal, so we could kind of get away with it. As it is, okay, just pump. Well, our opponent could have removal for it, but as it is, it looks like our opponent's gonna be in Dimir. There is some cheap removal in the form of death weight. He didn't go for it though. It's disinformation campaign. It's perfectly fine. Because what we need are creatures. And we can kind of protect one of our creatures with integrity for... Well, depends if it's a... Okay. It's a radical idea from his hand. I'm yet to see a decent Okay, he's still drawing in. He's the... Yeah. So it's okay. Opponent's gonna keep drawing through his library. So kinda wish I ditched the planes at that point. Anyway, so we're going to swing, mentor, and we have removal up, so that's something. And okay, we pump that one, so that the mentoring is done. There's no point in adding any more. So end the turn. Let's see how fast we can answer our opponent. He's probably expecting Child of Night. Okay, that's something. Let's see what else he's got. Dark Blade Agent will resolve that. You're gonna do the intervention half. I could cast Blade Instructor and swing, but okay, let's... Okay, so if I pump... Okay, I'm not gonna get much in the way of a pump here. I should save some of my other removal, but let's just go for it. So you'll actually gain 2 life out of that, so not so great. Yeah, so ditching that mountain was a bit of a mistake. Well, how was I supposed to know I was gonna draw? Opponent's now digging into more cards. We got Pitiless Gorgon, which we can burn out. Actually, I can... What I can do is I can cast the Blade Instructor first. Swing with just a Stun Home Stalwart. Actually, I'll offer the trade. It'll save me a removal spell. So also, it's kind of signaling to my opponent the rest of my cards are kind of red, at least. Dimir Spybug, that's probably not going to block anytime soon. So, attack, buff that. So let's see if he trades. He's probably going to trade, which is... Okay, so first strike goes through. Let the damage trade. Then... Which one will I cast? Let's just drop the other Blade Instructor. Opponent's probably going to counter it. So that's kind of okay. Devious Cover-Up is going to buy some of his cards back. He's just waiting for something really big. I could go for the win, but I'm just going to swing. Then I'll cast a Sky... Then I'll just cast a Skyline Scout. Gonna kind of play it safe here. There's no... I don't feel comfortable... Well, sure, he could just be stuck on lands at this point, but... Yeah, he's probably stuck on lands. In fact, he might have drawn... Sometimes the game's not fair. You did see he drew several cards. He jump-started both of his radical ideas. He had a disinformation campaign. But most of his threats were kind of late game, maybe, or it could just be a simple bad luck run. It happens. So let's see what we got next. Up next, so double planes. We really could use some red. We do have a turn to play, but nothing else. So I'm gonna actually mulligan this. I wish I did not mulligan that. I guess we're gonna mulligan again. And I have no choice but to keep that. I'll keep both. I think I might have preferred another creature. But let's open with white. Let's play then Sunhome Stalwart. Let's hope our... Oh no. Probably got the removal too, so we're in real trouble. Let's see what our opponent does. He's probably got removal at this point. He's looking at our he's looking at a creature in a very bad way. Probably gonna let it pass, I guess. He's probably just gonna remove it at the end during my turn. And now I'm drawing into mana, so that's a bit of a could I have kept that earlier one? I did have 8 red sources, but it's kind of scary. Let's see what he's got. If we're gonna keep looking at your hand, play something. He's got the Unexplained Disappearance. That's perfectly fine. So, considering I got nothing else better to do. Let's play that again. So let's see, can we make lemonade out of this really bad hand? It's probably got a disinformation campaign. Here, have a plans. Yeah, they only got Fresh Face Recruit, that's a start. So combat, attack. So we got something out of this. And I can use Sure Strike to at least make this guy a 3-2. Okay, opponent definitely has to have... Yeah, he's got 4th land, but... Probably just played... I'm only gonna be chipping in with these guys for now. I'm virtually living off the top of my library. Thought Erasure... Well, he did save some. And, oh, he's gonna get the disinformation campaign back too. So the good news is I can still hit for damage. The bad news is I don't think I'll be holding up any tricks anytime soon because of this. Which is perfectly fine. I guess I could just keep dropping everything. My worst case scenario is our opponent has a Ritual of Soot, but at this point I have to play with what I got. I can't... So this is now... Well, it's not a dead card. It still draws him a card, but it's not affecting me. Bad news is Yeah, bad news is this guy's not gonna get through. I need the land, but at least these guys will. So it slows things down a bit. It's not too shabby. The worst thing would be the bird tokens. So right now I'm looking for some sort of removal spell, some sort of way to get an advantage. That's not it, and this is actually a very good answer for against us. The good news is this doesn't have vigilance, so I can just wait. So I can swing. I wonder if the game's gonna let me stack the Oh no, it's you have to select targets first. So that counter, that's not gonna get it. Now let's see if our opponent's disciplined enough. He's not gonna attack with the predator. He's gonna actually just leave the. He's gonna actually just keep swinging with the Muse Drake there. See. That said, I have options. So I can actually just swing with the Goblin Banneret, swing with one Sunhome, swing with this guy. So I can do I have a pump sequence. So I'll pass the turn there. I'm actually scared I might end up losing this guy, but that's okay. So right now it's a matter of can I build up a board that can outpace these guys? Okay, here's the catch. I need to double pump this to get through this Murmuring Mystic. So it's gonna be all for naught, but at least it might discourage this guy. Now if he's gonna look at that, yeah, there's a dead weight. So yeah, can't do anything about that. No. So at this point our opponent should start chipping. Okay, got the Boros Guildgate. That's not gonna do much. So I could swing, but I'm just literally throwing creatures away, so that's not worth it. Minister's Insight, so opponent's gonna start building up his board. In a situation like this, would you throw away the Disinformation campaign for a jump start? That's an interesting one. So yeah, I should take a look at my splash list here. So my outs are essentially... I do have some outs for some of the flyers. But our opponent's starting to unload already. Yeah. He's gonna just swing in with the small ones. He's gonna hold back. Unfortunately, I gave up my Sure Strike. I still have a Take Heart. I still have Integrity. But right now, I'm just drawing into lands. You know what? I'm gonna make him cast the Disinformation campaign. So at least if he casts this, he's not casting this or anything else here. And I already maxed out at this point in terms of what I need the mana for. Now the bad news is, this is a combo. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm catching up at this point. Yeah, opponent managed to unload everything. Yeah, because removing the gadget's not going to solve the issue. They have to rebuild the... No, because their conversion that disappeared. Basically, when you set the router, and that one got removed. Oh, sige. Okay, so basically, the place where I was fixing the internet, it seems like there was a problem. They've been using a... I think they've been using a different serve. Okay, I'm thinking it's the Apple Pass, the Air Passport. That might be the problem. So right now, it's not... Well, this is kind of our opponent to hit himself, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, yeah, we can't block this, so it's kind of good game at this point. He literally just has to swing with everything. We never got the cards to catch up, and by the time we ended up with got the lands, oh well, we were able to play everything we wanted, more or less. Frankly, our opponent should just attack with everything. Yeah, there you go. Don't be afraid. Yeah, send in the Muse too. If you want, you can send in the Murmuring Mystic to give me a little victory. Nah, there you go. Let's just check. Good game, but let's see whether. But we had no anti-flying. Our opponent hit us for Xaxes. Yeah, if he had... So, well, that one could not be helped. We did our best, all things considered. And it did show one interesting thing, where if your curve is low enough, you would be able to play out everything that you needed. With an Experimental Frenzy of help there. Let's see, how many lands did I draw that turn? It might have been helpful. Okay, this one I'm definitely keeping. Sunhome into Sky Knight Legionnaire. Then I can probably do a pump next turn, so I'm definitely keeping this. Actually, I have to ask... Yeah, I want to do the Sunhome first if possible. Our opponent still has a 7. Let's play the Plains first. Opponent has Thoughtbound Phantasm, so I'm definitely playing the... So I'm definitely playing the Stalwart first. I want to hold on... As much as I want to use Integrity so I can get the Mentor trigger, I kind of want to hold it off for intervention if I can. Demir Spybug. Okay, that's a problem. So... Legion Guildmage can at least keep this tap down for all eternity. Sunhome Stalwart. Yeah, I'll swing with this one first. I'm not pumping anyone anytime soon. Then I'm gonna just drop the Sworn Companions down. And if our opponent doesn't surveil anytime soon, well, actually, it depends. If he surveils, he just gets a 2/2, so... And he's gonna swing anyway, so I can swing with Sky Knight. I'm hoping for another land so I can make it a 3/3 at least. Air quotes. It's a slightly complicated way to do so. Having a permanent way to pump your guys would have been interesting, but they're kind of all in Celestia. That said, it's not like it's impossible. We're doing quite... Well, let's not speak too soon. Child of Night, yeah, weak. So let's see what our opponent does with the Spybug. We're definitely swinging with the entire team. Healer's Hawk. So we're gonna figure out how we're gonna save our guy. We have plenty of ways to do that. So all attack. Let's pump one guy. I'm willing to trade the 2/2 for one of these 2/2s. As long as I keep the stalwart alive, that's my main goal. He might even do a double block. Okay. Is he going for the double block? I could get rid of the Dimir Spy Bug now, but let's see what he does. He has no pump effects. Wait, let's see what's... Okay, what's he thinking of? Wait. Oh, wait. There is the effect that does a -3. Wait, but that's 3 mana. Because it draws you a card. Oh no, that's Dazzling Lights at 1, so... Okay, let's do the math. If I resolve, I swing first. That's... Then he swings back. He'll kill this one. No, I have to use Integrity now. Just to keep this guy alive. He surveils, so I'll take this guy out. I can't... Nothing I can do about that. But at least I can keep these guys alive. And I can keep... So I get 2 in, I lose 1 guy. I can drop Legion Guildmage so I can start messing with his side of the board. Healer's Hawk would also be annoying too. I don't know what happened to our opponent's side, but okay. So he's getting triggers. So we only lost 1 token. And okay. Let's just play the Legion Guildmage. So unless I can draw into more mana, Legion Guildmage is only going to be tapping this guy down. I would like to be able to get an additional mana just to drop Healer's Hawk at the same time. Okay, waiting on our opponent. Kind of one of the most painful things to do. Okay, he's gonna surveil and draw a card. So this is now 4/4. This is gonna be a 3/3. He's probably drawing into lands. He kind of needs it. But otherwise, we have a sequence. Tap, swing, swing. Yeah, we just need more mana now. Thoughtbound Phantasm's gonna get a bit out of hand the moment it can start attacking, though. So far, not yet. Critical mass is 5/5. And he's actually holding everyone back. He's holding this guy back because I can't just tap both. I could drop another. So I'm gonna pass the turn. Could have used another mana draw. So what I'm gonna do is when you get to combat, I'm gonna tap down the Spy Bug. He's got another Spy Bug. We'll let that resolve. This shit going to combat. Okay, so yet another guy that's able to assemble the combo. So we'll at least tap this dude down. So maybe holding back Integrity was not such a great idea. Now we're really short. We're not exactly short on mana. We're just short on things that we actually want to do. I can tap and just send this, the stalwart ahead. Thing is, if there's anything I need to tap, it's the sprite. If he keeps surveilling, these guys are gonna get out of hand. So I have to pass the turn. I did not skimp on mana here, but that's looking like... Well, if he has a card that allows him to surveil, there's no point in tapping. As it is, I still have a shot, so I'm gonna tap that guy down. If he wants to attack me for 4, he's got the chance now. Still need a way to get rid of this guy, or one of these. Actually, this is the best guy to get rid of. Okay, he's not patient. He's lost patience. He's gonna swing with this guy's for 4. Lava Coil would solve my problems here. Build Shade, that's okay. Actually, not quite. He can pump this up to a 3/3, so I still can't attack. So as great as Mentor is, it's not great enough. Let's see. Severed Strands. He's gonna sacrifice. Okay, he's gotten rid of our 1 repeat. Yeah, we're gonna lose the game at this point. We've had to hold back just to hold these guys back. Now we have to drop guys, but we're not gonna be able to catch up. Could play Blade Instructor, because these guys all fly, so I'm gonna take... I just need something to hold this guy back. Actually, I do have an option, so I can play this guy, play another Sunhome Stalwart. So if he doesn't draw into... Well, this one's... Here's the nice thing. He will pump this up, but he won't attack with this one next turn yet. I still have to worry about these guys, but I can't do anything about those right now. 3 mana away. I have to play these 2 guys just to hold this guy back. That said, what was our opening? We didn't exactly have a slow... We didn't have a slow opening, but we did get steamrolled by Dazzling Lights. What was supposed to be a decent trade turned into a bit of a rout. Yeah, on hindsight, maybe throwing this guy away and having my soldier kill the spy bug might have been a better call. Right now, our opponent... Okay, I think he might be experiencing a disconnect bug. Okay, so we're just gonna wait for the... We're gonna wait for him to come back, or we're gonna wait for the time to turn out. In hindsight, maybe instead of Sworn Companions, the 1 mana sorcery that puts +1/+1 counters might have been a better option. Okay, so now I'm gonna... That's a bit of weird timing. So he's gonna surveil. These guys are gonna get swole. So I'm gonna take 6. No, 7. Let's just take the 7 for now. Still got something. Another Nightveil Sprite. This draft went really well. Got ourselves our 4th land finally. But now here's the question, what do we do with it? Seriously, I could just play the Legionnaire just to chomp one of these, but... Okay, let's say he attacks with both. This becomes a 6, this becomes a 4. That's 10 damage that I can't block. I can block 1, then I'm forced to block all of these guys, so I really can't attack. Yuck. Yuck. I don't think I have a way around this. I do have to play the flyer. If any, these 2 can chump one of these. So I'm gonna go no attacks and leave it at that. Actually, I gain some life back if he swings with the entire team. He's most likely gonna just keep swinging with flyers. I won't be able to even take down any of the spy bugs, so my best bet might actually just be to take the damage, take out the Night Veil sprites. Well, I can take out one. If he swings with that, okay, that gives me some life back. He can only pump twice, so I can... Well, that's gonna be huge. Doesn't get trample. No, it doesn't get trample, so that's some good news. Well, it probably has a combat trick, but I got no choice at this point. I guess if this keeps going at this rate, you are going to see me play... You're gonna see me play a little bit of Momir. So, let's watch the triggers run. So I'm definitely taking 10, so let's choose our blockers carefully. Now let's see if he has a pump effect. Because I can get to 14 life at least. Whisper Agent, Flash, Surveil 1, so... Okay. So this goes... Let's see how does this affect the math. So I take 12. But I gain 2 back, so it's not exact. So I'm down to 1. Barely hanging on. No point holding these guys back, so I might as well just drop everything. But yeah, it's a good game. Because these guys can only hold back one, I'll still die to the other one, and this guy's gonna So that pumps one, the second one doesn't work. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to swap out the Sworn Companions with the one that adds +1/+1 counters. So yeah, 3 life, that's not gonna help me much. Let's be honest, this is obscene. I don't think the computer is drafting Dimir properly, if at all. Either that or someone's been picking these guys really high and yeah, take a look. He's actually got... No, that was the one we killed. Let's see. What did he drop? He dropped a bunch of... He didn't drop much, actually. Let's just throw the fresh face recruit. So third game. Well, it's not going well for Boros. So we're gonna make that one change. Just so gird for battle. Let's drop the Sworn Companions. Righteous Blow. We actually benefit from this if our okay, so I'm gonna actually make an additional change. So I'll keep the take card because that's cheap. Would I rather have this or Righteous Blow? You know what? I think I'd rather actually just have a Righteous Blow. Just one copy at least. We'll see. Because Righteous Blow, as bad as it is, this might be the one case where you're better off not playing Quick Draft. If it's Guilds of Ravnica, if you want to really play Guilds of Ravnica, you're better off just doing the competitive draft. Being able to sideboard cards like these in, very, very important. So we got Sunhome Stalwart into Sky Knight Legionnaire. We'll definitely keep this one. One more mana, we can get some intervention. Opponent's gonna run his own Sunhome Stalwart, so we're in a bit of a disadvantage here. Well, maybe not quite. We could just play a 2-drop and run. run into it with integrity. And he's holding back, so... I'm actually gonna just play this guy and swing with him only. Let's put some pressure in the air. Thankfully, he did not have a righteous blow. Opponent seems to be stuck, so we're gonna take advantage of that. So I could swing with these two, then take card later. I could just intervene now, so let's just swing first. So I'm offering the trade. Okay, he's gonna take... So we get through with that one. We don't get the bonus, but that's okay. My point was just to get things out of the way. So end the turn. Yeah, playing take cards better. At least we still have the option to remove something. Opponent might... Okay, opponent was stuck on mana. Now, it didn't help me that last time when I got stuck, when I had two planes in an opening hand, and I mulliganed because I ended up mulling down to 5. But then again, I think you actually end up kicking yourself more keeping a 7 card hand with barely any action. Possible what happened was our opponent was playing Boros or Celestia, and he had every other color except the ones. Now we are going to play a 3-drop, but we do have a 2-drop removal. I'll keep this one because most of these are our expensive stuff already. Everything can only get cheaper from here, or it could go nowhere. I could just keep drawing lands just like last time. Now, is this worth hitting with the lava coil? I say yes. So next turn I could just play Sky Knight Legionnaire. I could play Goblin Banneret then. Okay. Legion War Boss. Ooh, this is a very good one. So I could try to race. Because I can play the Banneret first and then do the swing later. Because this guy has Mentor. Yeah, I'm gonna play this guy first. Pass the turn. Because what happens is, if he swings with this one, he can buff the token, but he can't buff himself. Well, he actually has ways to buff himself in these colors. There are a bunch of jumpstart cards that are really cheap, +1/+1. Those would really be nasty with Mentor. So that said, I'm basically basing my outs on hitting enough mana to... Oh no, Maniacal Rage. So that gets it... So I can't block, but it's gonna definitely mentor all these tokens up. So... Yeah, I'm gonna take 6. No, I'm gonna take 7. I'm not... I don't think... Wait... You know what? Let's pump. Let's at least block this one. Because I don't foresee myself mentoring anything else. I'm just trying to get out of the way of these guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of race, but it's really horrible. So I play Intrusive Pack Beast, but it's just gonna get run over. I'm basically hoping to draw another land. So here's another 6 damage. No, 7. Yeah. War Boss plus Aura is really good. So I can't survive another hit. Okay, target creature and opponent controls can't block, so I cannot just play Pack Beast. He runs me over with everything. My option is only to just play these two guys because I have to just dump them both. Still haven't drawn my other land yet, so that's a problem. The likelihood of me catching up here is quite slim. Yeah, this one's a beating. So he's got the lava coil, and he can make something unable to block. So this guy can't block, not that it matters. Well, actually kind of matters. Sure strike, so yeah, that's a good game. This one's mono red. He might hit really well. Yeah, I had. So mentor by itself kind of needs help, I guess. So the dream of mentoring up, not so good. Wasn't so much. Joys of limited. But that's actually quite close. You know what? I have a little bit of time. This one was semi-disappointing. So, you know what? We have time to join this up. So, why the heck not? Let's turn off this one because we're not playing this deck anymore. Shame. We can design the deck based on best case scenario, but sometimes it doesn't happen. So, we're going to just do some extra. Got some bonus content in that way. Okay. I'm only gonna do one run of this, so even if the next two games I lose, oh well, perfectly fine. So no red mana, so I guess I'm not opening. But the earliest I'm willing to dare to open is a 2, but I think 3 drops are probably better. One. Let's get something of every color at least. Well, no one's in Zakama range, so yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go for it now. So Goblin War Chief, at least we get to attack now. I would have preferred Legion War Boss. What are the odds I'm gonna get another Goblin on the next turn? In fact, it's not scary enough. Okay, our opponent responded. He ditched the mountain. Guess he isn't after the Zakama plan. So let's just ditch another island. What's this? Undercity Necrolisp. Sacrifice. Okay, it's something. It's a way to shuffle this guy around. It does mean that my next drop will be a 4-drop if I go for it. I might just go for a 5-drop first. We'll see. Death Touch Ascend. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for it. Submit, sacrifice, pump. Let's X equals 4. Okay, let's discard this one. More fodder. That might incentivize our opponent to trade. Okay, he's not trading. So I am essentially 1 mana behind because I have every intention of sacking these guys. Okay, opponent's got a Gigantosaurus, so that's no big help. I could make this a 5/5. It'll get rid of one of these guys. Let's set X equals 5. Let's see what we get. Siege Gang Commander with no red mana. So I might actually wait for this guy to attack first, pass the turn. So with no red mana, I can't just chuck these. I can keep... So he's gonna do that. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna block. Oh wait. Oh, I can activate only the sorcery. That's okay. So I can make this a 5/5 next turn. Yeah, I should have just made it a 6 at that point. I'm just gonna go for his 6. And he hits the Bells and Lock lottery. That was good game. And let's hit X equals 7. Okay, so sometimes you win the game, sometimes your opponent wins the game for you. I can't complain. Actually, sometimes all you need is just to have. Actually, that raises a point. If you could play one creature earlier, are you willing to just not play a 6? Okay, you know what? I'll play a land first. Pass the turn. Then greet hello. It's weird having all of these come up as hello. That doesn't sound normal. No, I tried to do some counting before. Okay, that was a good one. Still not gonna play a drop yet. So he needs to have at least 2 other creatures attack. So if he attacks with that one, this actually is a bit not so great. It incentivizes him to just keep playing things early. That's gotta be the worst possible. Well, it's not that bad. It's still 2/2. So I'm just gonna play all of these. Let's play our 3 drop. Let's see if we can disincentivize our opponent from attack. Drop on the island. Okay, we drew a card, so we might just trade. He's definitely not gonna swing with this guy. He would swing with this one though. So next turn, let's just play some of our other cards. Let's play his own 3 drop. What's he get? Okay, that's quite good. So right now I'm just literally trying to keep our opponent off creatures. That one's actually good. We can snipe this guy out. That said, he could have a decent 4-drop that takes care of this guy. It's not over yet. Let's see. He rolls a 4. He gets Poison Tip Archer, so we could still snipe that guy. So we're gonna roll our 5 first. Okay, there are no green cards, so that one's just a dud 3/3. So we're gonna snipe this guy out at the very least. We'll lose a life. That's kind of hard to expected. Then we trade this one out. Yeah. Back to parity. Our opponent places 5-drop. Do we play 6-drop? Is it our turn to... You know what? We saw someone hit the lottery. Let's be fair. Let's hit the lottery too. Yeah, let's be fair to our opponent. Now, someone did research and it's something like a 1 in 30 something shot. We'll see. We didn't hit the lottery. In fact, well, we could block it anyway. This might be interesting. If the creatures we get are really... Is there a really soft 7-drop? Let's see. Izoni gets nothing, so yeah, we're able to block these guys. Oh, it has haste. Oh yeah, creatures you control have haste, so let's just block that one at least. So maybe we could catch up on the life, I guess. So ooh, that guy's reincarnated. So I guess I'm swinging back too. Yeah, that. Well, once in a while you do get something nice. Well, we're only getting Flying Trample Haste. We're not getting any benefit from the rest of this guy's abilities, but still 7/7 for 7. What does he get for 7? Oh, he got his own, and it's really painful. So I now have to hold guys back. So we're playing at 8. So I guess I'll play Swamp. So I could lose this game. Okay, so no attacks. So it's just a matter of trying to block off as many of our opponent's stuck to playing 7s now. We have a shot at rolling Zakama or not. He's got Lotla Giant that does nothing, so okay, so we're gonna block this, we're gonna trade these off. Yeah, let's careful. Down to 2. Right on the wire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Magic number. Let's see. 50-50. Okay, we hit it. And I'm not attacking. Basically, if I have a choice, I'm just going to snipe these 2 guys and gain life. Now, if our opponent manages to hit Darigas again. Let's see. He's going for another 7. Nope, Verdant Sun's avatar, that gains him life. Can't swing, so I'm just gonna snipe these 2 and gain some life. So then let's gain life, get out of the danger zone. Then combat, swing with this guy. Technically I could swing with this guy, he had vigilance too, but yeah. Okay, we have there is 12 drop. I'm just gonna end the turn there. Basically I'm gonna hold on, drop some. Yeah, basically ending at 7 is not a great option if your opponent is able to sandbag. So, Gaspark Twins, 7/7 Trample. He gains some life back. I need to snipe this guy. So, let's snipe this guy at least. So, let's play another one. Let's play a 4-drop. Narumeha does nothing, so I'm just gonna swing with these 2. I forgot had vigilance. And he has to block, because that's exact. Actually, he can block both. Yeah, so he won't take. Pending. Okay, he stacked it, so this has to deal damage first. So good job doing the math. So our opponent could still come back from this. Is there a creature that at 7 that wipes the entire board? Okay, that's not gonna do it. So yeah, that's good game at this point. So I'm just basically gonna ping this guy to death. So we're actually having better luck this time than the time I tried to do the recording last time. Turns out 1/4 is actually quite decent in blocking. I never got to trigger his abilities, which is a shame, but Well, we hit the Zakama. Well, it's more like a coin toss. It's not really a lottery. So, 2 wins, no losses. Let's keep going. So basically, I'm just playing Momir Basic to make up for the really bad draft. I'm still thinking of that what if. I could have easily had a decent Golgari deck. Why did I not do that? So again, I think 3 mana is the option. If we're short on cards, I can always skip 6. Well, situation dependent, I might not skip it. It's really a game of chicken at this point. You can tell who are the, I wouldn't say veterans, but who are the ones who are more well versed. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4, play 5, play 6, play. Then I drew 3 cards, 7, play 8, play. Yeah, I guess I'll hold back. In fact, once you have, so let's see who's the first to blink. Generally, if you're on the draw, you can risk playing a 3-drop. Come on. Okay, he's pulling his guns. What's he playing? Emissary of Sunrise, so he gets a free card. So now it's our turn. Ditch 1 plains. This will block this guy all day. It'll block a bunch of other creatures all day too. So let's see. So we get a 5-drop, 6 drops. We might have to hold back 1 turn. Actually, no. In theory, we should have all the drops we need. Let's see what he's got. Is it Chupa? Nope. It's a Chupacabra. Just the wrong kind. So we can hit our 5-drop now. And yeah, let's be fair. In memory of our opponent that milled himself with Bells Unlock. Oh, this is a nice mini combo. So basically, you need to deal damage to this guy 7 times. Okay, this is a bit obscene. Now, what are the odds that the 6-drop is going to be a dinosaur? Well, 7 you get this Sun's Avatar, but that's... But that one isn't going to be that helpful. Yeah, you know what? Let's just play 6 drops. Let's not be afraid. Embrace the Bells and Lottery. So let's play our black mana. We're gonna need to play the rest of our white. Okay, even more dinosaurs. No attacks. Okay, this is already obscene at this point. I can swing this with this guy. This guy ensures that damage is gonna be prevented. So we managed to get. So we managed some sort of dinosaur tribal in Momir Basic. This one's a bit of a highlight. Opponent's gonna hit 6. It's Multani, so but we do have blockers. I guess I'm not attacking anytime soon. Guess he's not attacking anytime soon. Yeah, cause well, actually he can still trample damage over even if I block. The rules is you have to assign enough damage that it's considered lethal, but it does not count prevention effects. So let's say he didn't play another land, he didn't dump another land next turn, quite unlikely. Okay, let's just assume he does, so this becomes a 12-12. If I block with only Altasaur, he only needs to assign 7 here, then the remaining 5 go through. Now, what are the odds this is also a dinosaur? Unbelievable. Okay, so I can... No, I need to trigger with this one. This has also... No, this doesn't have vigilance. Unbelievable. Red-white dinos. That said, the game is not over yet. Is there an 8-drop... I think there's an 8-drop dino. We're aiming for the 9-drop dino, that's for certain. And the interesting thing is... Would deal... deal double instead. Okay, the math is a bit wonky now. If he swings with this one, I'll be more than happy. Basically, I can swing with all of these guys. Well, maybe not all. I might still leave this guy behind. Yeah, the combat math's very complicated thanks to this combo. I could just block with these two guys and he'll still take 3 damage, I suppose. There is no situation here where... Okay, he's going for it anyway. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you know what? 9, 10, 11. I can ditch that one, but no, I'm just actually going to... I won't... Not enough to kill it, but... I'm just avoiding getting it having too much trampled over. So let's see what happens. So he takes 9. Then 8, 7, 6, 5... Oh! Oh, there was enough. 9. So he loses this guy. Let's see how this exchange works. Yeah, so I take 2 damage each. Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that didn't turn out well for him. What do we get for 8? Dino? Oh my... Dino Tribal. And... that's so... that's amazing. Okay, so... I really want to say thank you. So this guy gets held back. I could swing with these two guys, but here's the thing. Okay. He just needs to block with 2 and... I lose this guy. I can send this guy. He can just block with 4. You know what? I'll wait. Because if we hit Zakama at 9, our opponent's gonna tilt. I'm actually surprised he's holding back all these cards. Oh wait, no. He drew one off this one, so he's not holding back. It's not so... No, he didn't hold back. It was more of Yeah, he drew an extra card. So he's going for his 8. He does have options too. Let's see what's he getting at 8. Polyraptor. We can power through his Polyraptor. Nope, just 9. Come to Forest, submit. Is it Zakama? It's Molder Hulk. Oh, there are 3 of these, so... Nope, we didn't hit the lottery. Oh wait, we get to take a land back, so... Yeah, let's just take the island. Let's land in the battlefield. I can swing with this guy, but he's just gonna generate more. Should I swing with everyone? Not everyone per se. I need to hold this back. I'm gonna swing with these 3. He can still wipe this out. He just needs to block this with 3 creatures. Now the annoying thing is if he blocks Polyraptor here, I'm giving him 2 tokens. That said, I could kind of block those guys all day, so maybe it's not so bad. I'm literally trying to win with just enraged triggers at this point. So he's blocking that one. That's expected. He's gonna block that one. I would have blocked it. So he's actually just taking 10. Okay. I'll accept that. Now, if a source would deal double, so this guy's gonna die to any of his attacks, so I might just chump this on top of this guy. So there's nothing at 11. I might just play another 9. Let's keep rolling that. Let's keep rolling that Zakama lottery. He hit his lottery now, so that's it. But we could still swing back. In fact, let's see. Okay, 2 creatures get true, so this one will deal 2. This one will deal 6. That's 8. That's lethal. Okay. So it's just by virtue of having a few extra creatures, he really should have committed that Polyraptor early. So, and yeah, just for kicks. Nope, hit another Molder Hulk. We are now at 12 mana, so we can actually play Galta. But I'm still gonna attack with all. Because, yeah, good game. Because there's no profit. Yeah, he already saw the writing. There's no profitable block. What do you know? Sometimes Momir decides to just give you a tribe and let you roll with it. So I would have liked that. So three wins and counting. Let's keep it rolling. Whew. So I probably am still committed to playing limited. Sure, I get bad games. It's just the nature of the beast. At least you guys are getting some free stuff here. So once again on the play, pass the turn. So again Okay, so opponent is semi. Okay, currently he's disciplined. He's not playing a 1-drop. Yeah, you can whiff on 1-drops. You can't exactly whiff on 2-drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll pass. You can whiff on 3-drops unless you have an artifact earlier, so that's kind of questionable. You can whiff on 4-drops now because there's the haste creature that gives you counter space on your undergrowth. Hey, that's a very good 3-drop to land. So I'm now incentivized to play a 4-drop. Actually, not quite. I could still hold, but the math is fine. You can start dropping 4s at this point. You can start dropping at 4. So play 5, play 1 card, 6 play 1 card, 7 play 1 card, 8 play, then 9. You know what? I'll just play now anyway. That's the worst that could possibly. Okay, so I didn't get the benefit. I just got a 2/2. So at least I'm not losing life yet. So okay, so again, wrong Chupacabra. We got. Let's keep going with this. So 5-drop. I'm still gonna play 6-drop because. Okay, we got the Altasaur, but we're missing the other Saur, and I don't think. And what are the odds that we're gonna get continue getting dinosaurs? Well, apparently the odds were very good last game. I can't say for this game. At least I don't know what to say. Okay, Mammoth Spider, at least we can still block all of these guys. That's the good news. Okay. Bills Unlock Lottery. Well, we only get a 5/5 flyer. We don't benefit from the ability. What? Well, we didn't. At least we didn't hit Bells Unlock. So we're gonna go for 7. Go for 8. Okay, we really have to start swinging now. Because these guys are gonna trample over what we got. So let's go for R7. This plains. Oh, nice! Woo! Yeah, best 7 drop possible. So 8 play 9. Yeah, we will hit 9, but will we hit our lottery? Let's see what he gets. He's got his own reincarnated. He swings with that one, I just swing back. It's a race. Can't do anything about that one. And there are enough 7 drops that I'm not too if he holds this guy back, then we're just basically going for the lottery at this point. Okay, so is there a creature with removal at 8? No, we just got something really annoying, so we'll leave it at that. So I'm not gonna do what our opponent's mistake. I'm actually just, if our opponent swings with this, I'm just gonna keep swinging with this guy. Let's just keep making tokens forever. Oh, the nice thing is, I can keep swinging with this guy. He's not gonna die unless he blocks with 5 creatures. So he's going for his 8. Polyraptor, nope, Verdant. So I'm gonna take 7. No, this Torn Element. No, this Verdant Force, so I still need an answer. Let's see, Sakama. Nope, Molder Hulk. We can now hit the Tendo. So I'm gonna swing with the Polyraptor though. And as I have no intention of blocking next turn, swing with these 2. That's so this is just there to keep making tokens. So I'm gonna go down to 7. I have to no, I have to leave this guy back now, but I have to hit Zakama next turn. If he hits Zakama first though, it's game over for us anyway. We'll see. Let's see if he hits 6, 7, 8, 9. He doesn't. He hits Arboretum Elemental, so yeah, it's not coin flip. It's more like a 1 in 3, unless there's a 4 drop. So he's gonna swing with that. Oh, and he's not gonna swing with that. He learned his lesson already. So I have to play. I have to play a 9 drop first. I could play 10, but I'm gonna get nothing. Nope, we whiffed. So it's kind of good game at this point. I'm gonna swing with both of these guys. Because I get tokens out of it, but I'm not get. I'm trying to see if there's enough mat where I can get through. He could go for his own Zakama. It might be too late for me to go for my Zakama, so I'm not gonna even try Galta either. I'm gonna just go for a 7 drop, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for a 7 drop. It might Might be something that can tangle back or whatnot. I'm gonna have to do a full swing at this point. If he go... We do have a 10 drop if I... Yeah, we do have a 10 drop. It's the Great Worm. It's going for it. 16. No trample. And at this point, it's not going to matter because I'm going to just swing with everyone. Problem is, he has enough creatures to block all day. So I'm not gonna get around it. So... Yeah, no point going for Zakama at this point, so I'm just gonna go for a 7 drop. Actually, I could go for a 6. At least I can bounce this guy, save myself. 6 or 7? 6 or 7. Let's just go 7. Verdant Sun, so that buys me 1 turn. And if I actually swing with these guys, it buys me more turns. So I will. You have to block with at least 5 creatures to... So I can actually get... Yeah, you have to block with 5 creatures to ensure it dies. But at the same time, you have to... Yeah, he's redoing his math. He's gonna get to the point where he's gonna lose creatures. Yeah, he's running out of creatures at this point, and I just gained 20 life, so... It's still Dinosaur Tribal for the win. Gain. Yeah, never give up, never surrender. Dinosaurs are as obnoxious as ever. And yeah, we... Temple Altasaur into... Well, we made the right call in playing a 7 drop. I was hoping for at least removal, but that one's very acceptable. So we are 1 win away, and we can afford to lose once. How much time have I spent? It's actually close to 2 hours now. Yeah. I mean, this is way too long. I'm hoping to win this game. So again, I guess starting first has an advantage, but you're still But you're still at the mercy of the luck of the draw. So let's see. Our opponent is... He's actually thinking. Is he gonna go for the 1 drop? Okay, he's going for the 1 drop, and he gets... If a non-token creature... Okay, so... Apparently they realized that they're going to make Momir, so... That doesn't wipe... So our tokens don't get wiped by Mistcaller, so I'll pass the turn. I'm still gonna go for the basic strategy. Start at... Well, let's see. If our opponent gets a threatening 2 drop, I will start at 3. And maybe just skip 6. This might not be the time to play the Bells and Lottery. Okay, we're playing a 3 drop. So it'd be nice to get something that has 3 power at least, or maybe even 4 toughness is not so bad. So let's ditch a forest. And we get... Slippery Scoundrel, so we could block this one at least. We're gonna take 3 damage. So let's hope our 4 drop can answer his 2 drop. Okay, he's playing a 3 drop of his own. He's got... Okay, so this is gonna just be a 3-1. No blocks. I might have to hold this back just to block this guy. Let's hope our 4 drop can save the day. Come on, give us the right Chupacabra. Brazen Freebooter creates a token, so we can trade, and we can and we can still hit our 9-drop despite our early start. So he might want to play a 4-drop first in the hopes of getting rid of this guy. And there are many ways to do that. So let's... No, he's not gonna get anything out of that. Am I willing to trade these two off for these two? Actually, yes. Okay, yeah, he figures as much, so let's go for it. So I'm still gonna play the 5-drop. I can actually skip 6 and just play the 7, then go 7, 8, 9. So the question of what kind of drop I need is really dependent. Okay, so this guy can at least block all day. So 6 drop. No, you know what? Let's just do 7 drop, 7 drop. That depends on the board position. So he's gonna get an extra card. That's a problem. Thankfully, we can block all these guys. Well, not all of them at the same time. You know what I mean. If I place 6 drop, 7 drop, 9 drop, I could just go for that skip, I guess. So let's see. 6, draw 7, draw 9. Okay, let's just go 6. Because it's not. If I don't go 6, 7, let's just go for 6. Let's play the lottery. Do we get hit by Bells and Lock? No, we actually get the Inspiring Commander, so this gun can block these guys all day. No need to attack, but that does mean we're at the mercy of... Good news is their opponent skipped. No, he didn't skip drops. He just drew a card, so he can do 6, 7. He's stuck at 7 technically. Let's see what he gets. Okay, so some creature's gonna get Vigilance. Bad news is we can only block this guy with 1 creature, so we're gonna be taking hefty damage. So he's gonna swing with this guy, cause why the heck not? Well, not that. Okay, he's gonna see if I'm willing to take. You know what? I'm willing to take. So we're gonna go for a 7 drop this time. So we're skipping 8, so no Polyraptor, but we don't have a synergy. We don't have the synergy anyway, so that would be kind of moot. And for 7, we get... We can actually snipe this guy. Actually, okay, we can snipe a bunch of guys and take our time. That depends on what our opponent gets for his 7 drop. He will get to 8, but he will have to skip a turn to get to 9. So I can actually choose to just snipe, play land. I can actually snipe his 4 drops. Let's see what we get. That might be a problem. Okay. Or you know what? I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna trade these guys off. Sure, I can take advantage of sniping these guys, but I'm just gonna play the lottery. Besides, any creature I get will trade with this guy. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm gonna pay 9. Yeah. Izakama. Nope, Arboretum Elemental. So these guys will trade. I will lose another permanence. So he's gonna get to his 8 drops. And he's stuck there. I can skip a turn just to get to 9 drops. Or I can just keep playing 8 drops all day. So he's going for 8. What's he get? Okay, so he's got 7/7. It's not gonna wreck. So I have to trade. And I have to actually sacrifice this guy. Actually, yeah, I'll sacrifice that guy. I might have to take 7. No, I'll just play a land. Skip the attack, just so I don't take 12 damage. I'll just take the 7 willingly. Actually, I'll be taking 8. Zakama might come down too late, might not. We'll see. Depends on what... If he's gonna play another 8 drop. Ooh, same thing. So we have a problem. Zakama can block 1 but not both. Yeah. So let's go for it, but I have... That's kind of good game at this point. Actually, no, we can sack one of these. We just go down to 1. Let's see, though. Why do I have this feeling that the Guilds of Ravnica had 9 drops just to mess with the combat mat? With the... Not combat mat. Momir mat. So another Arboretum Elemental. These guys will trade. So I will go down to 1, and he still gets to play a creature. So this is kind of a good game for us. Oh well. Well, we were lucky about one thing. This didn't wipe our creatures, at least. He actually, and he hits his Zakama. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that's not Zakama, it's Gesat. Yeah, that's game. Yeah, it has trample, so what the heck. So Zakama's not the best strategy, but at this point it's reasonably viable. It's kind of like everyone's had that sort of agreement. So we got one more shot to hit 5. One more chance. Let's see. Oh well. So right now we're concerned with Momir. Not so much. It's still a bit stressful, but I had 2 great games out of this, so I can't complain anymore. And we kept getting the play, so it's not. So we kept getting in the play, so it's not like we're having issues on that end. So I'm still gonna keep passing the turn here. Opponent's probably gonna play first at 3. I'll play first at 4. Thinking it back, maybe I could have just chumped. I could have just... Yeah, I should have just used him as a sniper bullet. I depended too much on it. I depended too much on getting Zakama. That was my mistake. I would have had a better play if I just tried to, if I kept the... Okay, so I got... Can't block it, so he's gonna get in for 2. Let's see if our opponent actually remember. Yeah. He's reading the card carefully. When you're playing Momir, you're gonna be reading cards very carefully. So, ooh, yeah. So good news is at least I can trade these guys out. Let's see if we can get a good 5 drop. not trading per se, but... Question, am I willing to just take 2 damage so that the Soul of the Rapids can get through? Let's see what he's got. Well, I'm definitely not blocking at this point. It's just 2 damage. And I might have to hold back just to... Well, let's see what we play in 6. Ooh, nice. So, let's snipe the flyer. Ooh. Mr. Cuddles. So, let me just keep... So now the tables have turned somewhat. I'm just gonna keep swinging at Soul of the Rapids, barring another flyer. Opponent's now gonna play the lottery. Actually, we just played the... Okay, so we're not blocking with... You're not attacking anytime soon. Let's see if we can get something good at 7. I guess that counts. And the nice thing is, it also counts his creature, so if he decides to swing... Well, let's see, he might have removal. Okay, he's not gonna swing, so he figured that part out. So it's now the race to Zakama. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 7, right? Yeah, so we're playing an 8. Ooh, we can swing with this one now. So... No point attacking. In fact, I could have just swung with this guy down here. It would have traded with this guy, but... It has trample, so it's still reasonable. Now... It will net me a card at least. Problem is it's indestructible, so I would be using Zakama just to gain life. Let's see. Do we hit the lottery? Yes, we hit the lottery. I'm still not gonna swing with any of these guys because it defeats the purpose. So what's gonna happen instead is I'm gonna use Zakama to snipe the smaller creatures. Maybe so 1, 2, 3, 4. He also has 9. So if he's going for Zakama, okay, he's going for that one. I take action, draw a card. So, oh wait, I can block with this guy with no ill effect. Yeah, I made the block. So at this point, I'm not... So at this point, I'm actually going to... Place a comma. Let's target the small guys first. Get these out of the way. Yeah, let's resolve that. So we gain some life. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can play one, so I can play a 7 drop. You know what? Let's go for it. Because there are some decent 7 drops. But I probably should be playing 6 drops instead. Meteor Golem, so let's take out the... Can't take out this guy, it doesn't do anything, so let's take out this guy instead. So, still no point attacking. I'm kind of waiting for that critical mass. That said, our opponent could aim for his own Zakama. I think he's gonna do that. Oh, nope. 5-9, so we'll take action, draw a card. Does it have trample? It has trample. So we will take some damage. Okay. That will kill it, so you know what? Let's see, we take 8 damage. I can keep using this to gain life. Now, at this point, drawing cards is not relevant to us, so I'm gonna just block with this guy. Then we take a little extra damage. So we need some bounce. So I need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's play a 5-drop. So we can damage 1 and gain 3 life. Okay. Let's see what the 5-drop nets us. So we're looking for something that bounces. Okay, that nets us a card. That's okay. So I guess I can snipe this guy and gain 3 life. Yeah, so combat. Problem is we are not getting through anytime soon. In fact, my better play might have been to just eliminate the spine back. Yeah, I didn't think that one carefully. So he's still going for... what's that? 7? He's aiming for a meteor golem. He gets his own... so he's gonna get some cards, but... like I said, cards are a bit overrated at this point. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... nope. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 12 allows me to... so let's gain some life. Then let's snipe a creature. So next place I have to snipe this creature, then so it's okay, so next turn I have to snipe that creature first. Probably should tap my mana carefully. I can get a 3-drop and have some reserve for life gain. Or yeah, let's just have the reserve for life gain. So let's play the land. So 1, 2, 3. So let's just play a 3-drop. So got an ancient crab, nothing to write home about. So we're still trying to overwhelm our opponent. Thankfully, he doesn't have life link. So he's now going X equals 10, and he finds 16, 16. Thankfully, no trample. So let's see how he attacks. So basically, we're throwing a creature under the bus every time. So he's still drawing cards. I think he's aiming for Galta. So we have... so let's gain 3 life. Let's block this guy at least. So, okay, so... I can snipe this guy to 5, 10, 11. I have to snipe this guy to get out. Okay, so I have to snipe this guy or else he gets into Galta range. So he's still playing a 3-drop. So Exclusion Mage would be nice. No, we got to kill an Overseer. That's just chump fodder. I need to do the math to see if I have enough to deal damage. True. He has trample, so if I... okay, he has trample, he has trample. So let's say these two get blocked out. No, this guy gets blocked too, so let's see. These two get blocked, this will get blocked, this will get blocked. I get 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope, that's not worth it. So good news is I got him stuck at 11. Bad news is I'm gonna be losing well, he's going for the worm plan. So I actually have to bounce this guy, not these guys. I can at least snipe this. Oh, he's actually holding back. So let's keep at it then. Because I'm not casting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 mana. Come on, 5/5 bounce. Nope, 4 life. That's okay. So this is getting longer than usual. So our opponent is trying to create a big mass of creatures that so he's still making worms, and making all these small dudes. So no point in attacking through. So let's keep making 6. Let's make 7 drops. No, let's make 6 because I can still gain 6 life each turn at least. Yeah, because I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10, so let's pay 6. That's not the 6 I wanted. So pass the turn. We could go for our own 10 drops, but oh, he's now going for the removal and response. So let's resolve that. He's got, oh shoot, wrong mana got tapped. I can't remove it. So he's gonna swing now because he can. So let's just gain life first. And so let's block. Okay, let's jump with the weaker ones. Really have to be careful with how the mana is tapped though. So my turn I can deal 3 damage, but that does nothing. So definitely have to snipe that gal first. Still not getting what I want. Okay, let's do the math. If I swing with everyone now, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not enough. Just going for the 10s again. I'm gonna lose first based on the draw. Oh wait, he's strong? Yeah, I gave up. I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, game was taking too long. Could I have won that one? Yeah, I probably could have, but yeah, very long time already. So, oh well, we didn't win the whole thing, but it was still respectable. Okay, maybe that's not. That one is respectable. Okay. So that's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like this really long extra episode, which is supposed to be draft but turned into an episode of Momir Basic, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a note in the comments. Yeah, basically I got worn down in the end. It's not the fault of the game, not the fault of Momir. It was already the fault of the player. But it is what it is. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you guys again next time. Have a pleasant week ahead.